What do a former lawyer, a 9,000-year lease, and a cheese named after a dog have in common? Well, it's this quesadilla. All right, let's make one. All right, for the beef for our quesadilla, we've just got a nice little chuck roast here. Just gonna season it up, put some oil in our pan. Pan's getting hot. We wanna go in hot on this so we get a really nice sear on the outside of this. Good salt and pepper seasoning. Don't need to get too tricky here. So we're gonna let this go for a little bit. We really don't wanna mess with it. We do wanna get a really hard sear on the outside of that beef. And as you can see, we got 4 pieces in this pretty good sized pot. We don't wanna overcrowd it. That steak needs room to breathe and sort of let all those flavors develop around it. If you overcrowd the pan, it'll get way too cold. You won't get that really hard sear. And then the next steps kind of fall apart after that. This takes some time. So make sure you got some good thinking fluid with you. Because you're not really gonna go anywhere for a bit. Okay. Now the beef's got a nice good sear on it. We're gonna go same pan and we're gonna bring in some veggies. This stuff's not super fine chopped. We're doing it for the aromatic value, and realistically, we'll probably blend it up for a sauce later, so we don't have to worry about how finely it's cut up. So this stuff up here, it looks like it's kind of burnt. It's not burnt. It's called fond. It's awesome. The best way to get it off is to put something with a high burn point, like alcohol. Right in your pan, you can hear it, you can see it. Then as you move it around, it picks up all that delicious flavor right off the bottom of your pan and it puts it in with your veggies and your food. So now that we've got it deglazed and the veggies are going kind of nice, we're gonna go ahead and throw our beef back in here. Some beer. And I guess we are calling it a Guinness braised stew, so we might as well put some more Guinness in it. Veggies are cooked down. We've added our beef back in the pot. We've got our Guinness, we've got our chicken stock. Shiny side down. Not so shiny, more shiny. Shiny side down. Wrap this up nice and tight. We're gonna go stick it in the oven for a couple hours. We're gonna grill a bunch of onions for our quesadilla, and one of the questions I get asked a lot is, which way should I cut my onions for grilling onions, pickling onions? Basically, how do you cut your onion, right? Well, an onion's a bulb, so it grows in the ground this way, and so all the layers come out this way. Cut it in half, and if you go this way, or across the grain, you're going to disrupt the molecules of how an onion grows faster. And what that's going to do at the end is it's going to actually give you a softer onion because more of the water and the natural properties of this are going to leak out. If you cut it north to south or pole to pole, more of that water is going to stay and it's going to be a crisper onion. Traditionally, I like using that cut this way for like my pickled onions or a stir fry. Horizontal for caramelized onion because I want these to kind of get a little gooey and ooey. How should you cut your onion? Well, it's a lot like telling if an old person's peed their pants or not. It just depends. Onions in the pan. Salt. Sick of waiting on those damn onions, so they're going on the flat top. Shh. Kind of cheating a little bit. All right. So now our onions have some really nice color, and they're starting to get that stuff on the bottom of the pan. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm sure fond of it. This is TJ. He has to pour the whiskey because apparently I'm not to be trusted with hard alcohol or something. So TJ, take it away. This is really, there it is.
That's what we were going for. There you go, Matt. There you go.
So the fire here is actually burning off the alcohol. So it's safe for kids. But all we're doing is we're retaining that flavor, and we're driving that, again, that caramel note and that really sweet note out of that Jameson deep into this already caramelized onion. I think should make something really beautiful in the end. This is Chihuahua cheese, also known as queso menonita. Menonita. It's from the Chihuahua state of Mexico. It is part of the pasta filata family, which means it's kneaded and stretched while the curds are hot. So it creates a very soft, mild cheese that's very melty, very stretchy. Mozzarella is made the exact same way. Let's make a quesadilla. I just finger gunned. I don't. Tortilla. We're gonna put that on the soft side of our flat top here to start. So as we talked about, the Chihuahua cheese it's very soft, it's very melty, it's very pliable, which is great for our quesadilla application. But one of the other beautiful things about this is it's really a soft cheese flavor-wise. It doesn't really taste like much, so it absorbs a lot of flavor. So all that work we put into this Guinness Beef braised beef, all that work we put into these Jameson onions, that's really going to shine with a soft cheese that doesn't have a really strong, sharp flavor profile. You switch this to a sharp cheddar, all you're going to taste is that cheddar. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.